on the other side, we're getting Dragon Dez, Wu-Tang, and Izzle Bizzle. But tier 4, week, oh, what is this again? Week 5. I should know this by now. I should count my matches, but hey, we got another match to go. We got a whole five minutes to watch, and this is already kicking off as you get moves, trying to provide some pressure, but not getting the right touch. Vent's at least getting Vandalorum some time to get out of their own zone, putting it off backboard, not getting enough power as you get Doug at least trying to settle things down and trying to create some sort of offensive opportunity right now. Van getting that pop to himself. Is he going to try to finish that out under the crossbar? 1, 2, off the ceiling. He doesn't need to make it any more fancy. He just needs to put it away from absolutely everybody as he sends one flying and Vandalorum off to a 1-0 start. Doug getting a great kickoff right there. Is he able to sneak that in? Bottom right. Sneak it in, Doug. We'd love to see that. Just a beautiful coordination of offense right there as you get them just flipping a little bit to the right, getting that 50, flipping a little bit to the left, getting that shot bottom again, bottom right. We're 40 seconds, about 45 seconds in, but we're seeing a very strong offensive push from Vandalorum right now, and this is a beautiful thing to see. As I know some games have been shut down relatively quick, but right now, I mean, they're just kind of making a statement saying, hey, you're going to be on your heels for this entire match. But Wu-Tang getting a 50, Vent getting a block on that, luckily, keeping everybody's nerves in check right now. Dad trying to get a pop, going on a demo chase for a second, but not getting anything there. Dez trying to pop this back forward. Does he get anything with it? No, not right now, but we got Izzle trying to get a 50 to put just that off to somebody, but nobody's there. Wu-Tang trying to provide that extra pressure now, but again, Vandalorum just taking a very dominant start in this match right now. Doug trying to take his time, getting a push out, but Vent right behind as he gets caught out. Dragon Dez just being able to sneak that over Vent. That's got to be something that definitely Mimoosas are going to be taken for granted right now, as it's going to keep them in that game. It is a 2-1 scoreline, but hey, there's a lot of time to go. There's a lot of time to see how this plays out. Doug trying to play that 50. Is he going to get that second? No, but Death's trying to provide that extra pressure. Everybody kind of caught up in that offensive zone, but luckily we're getting Doug rotating out and trying to provide himself some sort of offensive opportunity for his team or himself, honestly, because anything's possible with Doug Dimmadome. Excuse me. Wu-Tang trying to get some control with the Batmobile, the flattest car I've ever seen, but my oh my, I mean, if it works for him, I mean, he's gonna make it work. Izzle trying to get a pop. Are we gonna get a shot from Wu-Tang? Wu-Tang putting a shot on, but Doug Dimmadome there to save it, putting the dome on the goal. Yes, I'm gonna say it. I will take what I can get with that Doug Dimmadome joke, but hey, there's a lot more where that came from. Doug getting a drop down. Is he going to be able to get a good 50 out? No, not against Izzle, as he's trying to get that into the corner, and now you're getting Fluffy Death booting that out now. But, I mean, right now you're just seeing a very offensive, very demo-heavy kind of Mimoosas squad right now, and they're trying to create any opportunity right now. They're trying to create any offensive chance. And Ben, is he going to be able to sneak that offensive chance? Not right now, but Death getting demoed. Not ideal. Doug getting popped out, trying to buy some time for Vandalorum. Death getting a good hinge off the wall, trying to pressure Wu-Tang, but can't pressure Wu-Tang. Death getting a nice little pop right now. I mean, we are starting to see a little bit more of a boomer ball just kind of you're starting to see Vandalorum sitting back a little bit more on the defensive side, but at the same time, you're not seeing a very often. As soon as I say it, never mind, forgive me, I will not speak. Mimoosas going immediately on an offensive push right there and just being able to catch everybody on an unfortunate rotating kind of rotation there for lack of better phrasing. 2-2. We still got 54 seconds to go, but this game is in anybody's hands right now. Ben trying to provide a pass out to Death, not getting any connection right there, but Ben trying to clean up his own touch and just getting a pop out the corner. Wu-Tang trying to take a very controlled touch, trying to get a pop. Ben, unfortunately, not able to cover that. As we got 31 seconds to go, Wu-Tang just taking a very methodical approach to that shot. Death trying to get in front of this as we're just getting that really interesting kind of kickoff right there, but getting a massive offensive push coming from 2. We got a 3-on-1 sitting for Vandalorum versus Mimoosas right now, but are we going to be able to capitalize? We're still trying to see what's going to go on here, but Izzle getting an awkward touch into that corner. We got 2 sitting in that corner. Drop down, Doug Dimmadome. Oh, man. Getting an extra little pop. Death trying to keep that pop going while you get Mimoosas trying to kill this. And Mimoosas getting that kill in the game. Taking the game 1 in a 3-2 fashion. I mean, a very, very dominant start from Vandalorum in the very beginning, but Mimoosas just to being able to kind of clear that out towards the end of the match and just being able to figure out what Vandalorum's trying to do.
A lot went down.
Hello.
I gotta say, definitely a great game of cardball, a great spectacle, and as you were saying, and as Vandalorum follows up in the start of game 2, they were pretty dominant in the first half of that game. Unfortunately, couldn't keep it going, and unfortunately,
Speaking of a spectacle, I mean, Vent delivering on that right then and there.
Spurs following suit with game 1. Hopefully, they can keep it going, and a good backwards save from Vent there. Doug Dimmadome takes it, looking for Vent to pass it back over to Doug. Doug pops it up, and a double demo occurs. Now Death sending the ball in front of the net. Izzy able to clear it away and start a counterattack. Wu-Tang Moose goes for the shot, and it goes a little wide. And now Doug Dimmadome keeping the ball alive, shooting it back into opponent's territory, and the shot from Doug just goes wide. Death keeping it in Mimoosa's territory. Here comes Vent, looking to make a play, but gives it off to Wu-Tang Moose. And now back over to Doug, send it over to Izzy. Now Izzy winning 250s, puts the ball back in Ibreon's territory, and here comes Dragon Dez to shoot it just above. I believe that was that over Vent? Yeah, slightly over Vent. And that one's going to tie up the game with just under 4 minutes to go.
Not an ideal play out in that sort of situation, but I mean, you got to make the most of whatever kind of comes about. I mean, these guys can take advantage of all these opportunities they have available to them. Sometimes, honestly, it just comes down to what Broccoli is going to give you at that point in time. It feels like many times. Dez trying to get the immediate push out on that play. Is he going to get a second touch? No, as we're getting, I believe Death getting in the way of him, almost preventing that second touch.
Oh, what's going on? Vandalorum's tripping over themselves. Passing back to each other in their own zone. Not quite ideal, but they were able to push their way through it, but not for long, as another attack from Mimoosas ends up with Dragon Dez with a great shot, storing the second goal.
not have made it look any simpler. Just a slight little chip over the boys. Unfortunate, but we got a lot of game to play still.
3:14 left to go at the time of the kickoff. Fluffy Death looking for a vent on the corner. Now Dud Dimmadome with the clear, trying to stay with it. Ball gets past Izzy. Dud stays with it, goes for a center. Here comes Vent to try to put a shot on target. Wu-Tang Moose gonna clear it away. Dragon Dez takes it in front of his own net. Risky play, but it works out. And now Dud Dimmadome back in his own corner. Popping it up towards the ceiling, clearing it away. Izzy looking for another center. And the pass all the way up to Dud Dimmadome from across the field on the clear from Vent. And that one's gonna fly in.
Man, I mean, this man knows where to find all of his teammates. He don't need no map. He don't need no Dora the Explorer, but he knows exactly where those boys are at every single time.
Game tied 2-2, 2:35 left on the clock. Dragon Dez taking off the kickoff, trying to get over Death. Death not taking the bait, and a shot from Wu-Tang Moose. That one's gonna fly in on a short-lived tie game.
You don't mess with Wu-Tang is what this man is trying to say right now. I mean, he is just putting in a show right now.
Just under half the game left to play. Ibreon can be able to get themselves back in the game. Quite possibly, here comes Death. Looking for a center for his teammate, gets past one, but not past Wu-Tang Moose. Doug with the shot anyway, and that one's gonna find the net.
Dud Dimmadome is always the one you can count on. I'll tell you that much. He may not be the richest man, but he's richest in his skill with where to place that ball in the net every single time.
Game tied yet again, still above 2 minutes. Vent gonna be receiving the kickoff, booming it across the field back to the opponent's corner. Izzy tries to get a touch away from his net, ends up centering it for Death, who tries to put a shot on target. That ball gets cleared away. So Dimmadome back in his own backboard, sending it back towards Mimoosa's corner. Izzy takes it on the wall, pops it out for Dragon Dez, and they get the clear. Vent trying to keep the ball in Mimoosa's territory, but not quite working out. And then almost an awkward touch, sending the ball right in front of Ibreon's net. Luckily, the Dimmadome was there and cleared away. Dragon Dez, after a save from Dud Dimmadome's shot, now starts the counterattack in Ibreon's territory. Death with the clear. Here comes Wu-Tang Moose with a straight shot on target. Vent's going to be the one to save that one. Izzy with another shot, saved by Doug. Here comes Death, spiking it into the ground with the bounce, hoping to get over Dragon Dez, but no dice there. Dimmadome playing the patient game, reading two separate touches, and the ball flies over to Wu-Tang Moose as he pops it up over into Ibreon's territory. Now Dud Dimmadome with the interception, looking for a double touch. Doesn't find the net. Here comes Fluffy Death, a little bit too slow on the touch. Dragon Dez gonna send it up the wall. Dud Dimmadome clearing it away. Dragon Dez yet again looks for the backboard, pass to himself, and a great double touch from Dragon Dez as he increases the lead by one yet again.
Again, try to give him where credit's due. He made it look simple, just being able to carry that right up right there and just being able to come back down, using gravity to just get that second touch.
Vent clearing that ball away from the net. Izzy trying to get it back up, and that doesn't quite work out for him. Dud Dimmadome with the center. Wu-Tang Moose with the clear. Izzy trying to redirect it on target. Vent trying to receive Dud Dimmadome's touch. Doesn't quite put a play where he wants it. Dud Dimmadome timer ticks down to 0. That was, I thought that was on the corner.
I did too for a second, but Mimoosas taking game 2 in a 4-3 fashion. Just one goal each more this game than the last one, but Dez taking a very dominant kind of lead for Mimoosas right there, and Vandalorum with a very, very strong lead from Doug Dumadome, but we're getting Spatuli getting some time on the field now as we're heading into this game 3.
The kickoff from Vent goes to Spatuli on the wall. Fluffy Death's gonna back him up, looking for a pass over to Vent. Vent with the shot, but that ball gets thrown away. Here comes Spatuli. Low boost from the tank. Centered ball, and Wu-Tang Moose with the clear. Now on a counter attack from Dragon Dez as he snipes it from across the field off the wall. And he's gonna put Mimoosas ahead early in game 3.
It wasn't anything crazy, but he just caught the team just not having that defense right there. I mean, they don't have anything to lose, so they're trying to create that offensive pressure, but I mean, they're just being it right now. You just get Mimoosas trying to capitalize on any offensive opportunity to try to put Vandalorum on their back foot and just make them sit in their net at this point.
Great boom from Fluffy Death, following it up with another touch that sends it towards the ceiling. Dragon Dez putting it back in Ibreon's territory. Spatuli passing it back to Vent. Passes it over to Death. Death pops it up, goes down for Spatuli. Izzy actually sends it up the wall for Wu-Tang Moose. Shot from Dragon Dez. Tight angle, but Vent gets the save on that one. Izzy sending it up the wall. Spatuli trying to challenge. No player makes contact. And a shot from Dragon Dez gets saved by Fluffy Death. Another center ball. Izzy with the clear. Back into Ibreon's corner. Ball in awkward position. Vent able to clear it away. Here comes another shot from Dez. That one gets sent away by Spatuli. Now Fluffy Death following it up, reading Izzy's touch. And a shot from Vent from across the field, saved by Dragon Dez. Spatuli almost reading the entire team's counterattack there. Now Fluffy Death popping it up on the wall. Dragon Dez with the clear. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left. All gets sent towards the net. Wu-Tang Moose with the clear. Sending it back towards Ibreon's corner. Vent looking to slow down the counterattack. Here comes Death. Looking to clear it away. Now Dragon Dez with a pass over Wu-Tang Moose and a shot, and he scores!
Dragon Dead just getting that slight little pop over, making Spatuli sit in a 2v1 right there, trying to have to get around Izzy for one, and then trying to get just his car in front of that shot right there. Unfortunate play out. We still got 2:47 to go, but Mimoosas, I mean, there's not enough, they didn't put any champagne into their mimosa. They're just going.
Center ball almost scored by Wu-Tang yet again. Luckily, it goes in Ibreon's favor. The ball goes away from the net. Dragon Dez, another pass to Izzy. Izzy pops it up back towards the corner. Spatuli sending a shot towards midfield. Wu-Tang popping it up towards the corner. Another shot from Dragon Dez. Yeah. That one's gonna fly in.
Wu-Tang going for that pop right over, catching Ven in very awkward position. Death trying to defend right there, but getting caught out as he's putting that right behind Death right there.
Off the kickoff, Vent having to do a little turnaround, trying to get that clear, and he does. Sent down to Spatuli. Spatuli looking to follow it up. Sends a shot towards the wall. Now Dragon Dez with a flick towards mid, right to Fluffy Death. And now Izzy looking to try to clear it away with help from Dragon Dez. Sent back towards Ibreon's corner. Center ball looking for Wu-Tang Moose, but Fluffy Death gets the clear just in time. Dragon sending it towards the corner yet again, following up on the wall, looking for a center. Spiked it down towards the ground, out of harm's way. But he's not done. He's going to turn on it and continue the pressure. Now Izzy sends it down towards the corner. Vent with the great boom, looking to Fluffy Death. Try to put it on target. Doesn't quite make contact with the ball though, unfortunately. Now Izzy Trying to clear it away, sent right to Spatuli. Puts it more towards the net. But now we're back in Ibreon's territory. Vent with an awkward touch. Izzy with a shot. Good save from Spatuli. Just a minute left to play. Vent trying to clear it out of his own territory. But there is just no stopping the pressure from the Mimoosas. They keep it coming and coming, and they score number 4.
And at that point in time, Vent is trying to just buy some time, but there's maybe just some sort of communication breakdown that's going on right there, because you're just getting Death trying to bite with that as well. Unfortunate how it's playing out, but again, give where credit's due, because as we say it, I was about to say it, we're just seeing Mimoosas being in the right spots, and again, they're not making it fancy. These aren't double flip reset, must see, nothing. That right there was just a kickoff goal, but right now, I mean, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but Mimoosas might just be able to close the series out. But you know what? If I know my luck, I'm hoping that Vandalorum can score 6 goals in the next 40 seconds, because you know my luck when I say something happens usually. So anything's possible.
Yeah, you know the Cats are cursed. You say something to try to hype something up, and the exact opposite happens. So surely it works the other way, right? You say
I mean, trying to
Ibreon,
win a reverse card.
yeah, Ibreon is gonna lose. Here they come, scoring 6 goals. Almost number 1 right there.
I was hoping for it.
Wu-Tang trying to send it over to Izzy. Vent sending it back towards the corner, and Dragon Dez clears the way. Spatuli putting it back on course for the net. And Izzy moving it away over to Dragon Dez. Dragon Dez puts it wide of the net. Last second counts down, and a final shot from Izzy. And he scores his first goal of the series, I believe.
Izzy taking his first goal for the series, but closing out the series with his goal as well. He just gliding from just up above. And you get Mimoosas taking the match day in a 3-0 sweep manner. First 2 games, again, very, very tight. Not exactly the way that this would have ended up going. But, I mean, game 3, the Mimoosas just either figured out something, or, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean,